Hi everyone, my name is Fang Yunzu. I chose a topic about the geography of international students in U.S. higher education for my midterm project. A growing number of the international students prefer to choose their higher education in the U.S. rather than other countries. The main reason is that the United States is the preeminent global hub for academic training. I did some research first when I started this project. As an international student, I mainly focused on some interesting facts, such as place of origin, leading institutions, field of study, and those two both about spending, and last one is hometowns of the international students. And then I found some useful data from the Institute of International Education website and immigration reports. I used the pivot table and pivot chart to show 5 compelling facts which help me to visually analyze and compare the geography of international students in America. From those charts, it's helpful for me to sort and filter data with slicer and the combo box based on my specific analysis. Additionally, I use the Power View map to present the hometowns of the international students dispersed throughout the world. As you can see from the first chart on the left side, there are many remarkable facts which reveal that the sharpest increase in international students occurred among students from the top 5 countries, including China, India, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, and Canada. The main reason is that those countries' economies grew rapidly throughout this period. For example, South Korea had one of the most fastest growing economies in the world and moved into the high-income category. The second chart displays the leading institutions which international students would like to choose for pursuing their master's degree. The schools with the most international students range from top universities such as California State Universities in Northridge, and you can see from this list, Brooke College ranked 8th in 2013 to 2014. Among these leading institutions, international students prefer to study in the top 2 popular states, which are California and New York, due to their strong economies and high-ranked institutions. In terms of field of study, foreigners studying business and management, engineering, math, and computer science accounted for most of the overall growth in 2014. One of the important reasons for international students to study STEM is that U.S. government has worked to attract international STEM students with policies like flexible visa, so STEM students are eligible to extend their OPT for up to 29 months or even more. On the upper right side of this spreadsheet, I put 2 charts separately, both about total spending of international students in America, which is easier to compare the highest and the lowest tuition and living expenses in those institutions from 2008 to 2012. This finding suggests that international students can provide important economic benefits to their U.S. metropolitan destination. This is especially true for students pursuing bachelor's degree who mostly pay full tuition from personal sources and pay higher tuition costs in public universities than in-state students. I found some information online, the New York metro area ranked first for total tuition, about $2.6 billion, and living expenses about $1.6 billion received from its international students. When you look at those two charts, you can see that the highest tuition in Ithaca is about 3 times higher than the total spending in El Paso, which is the lowest average total spending city among top 10 metropolitan areas in America. Therefore, I think this fact can give other international students some suggestions when they consider where to study. When I analyze those data, I think that metropolitan geography is an important feature, not only of where international students are located in the United States, but also of where they originate worldwide. The majority of international students came from places with population of 5 million or more. Large Asian cities dominate the list of largest home markets for international students. Beijing, Shanghai, Hyderabad, Seoul, and Riyadh made up the top 5 global cities, each sending about 17,000 to 56,000 students to the United States. 19 of the top 20 cities of international students were large or mega cities. In 2010, the one exception, Kathmandu, which despite a population of just 700,000, sent more than 10,700 students to the United States from 2008 to 2012, ranking it 7th overall. As you can see from this map, each bubble is in a different color by city income type. The bigger the bubble is, the more students are from that place. Most international students also come from cities that could be classified as economically emerging. 3 of the top sources cities are actually very low income cities with GDP per capita and or below 5,000. For example, Hyderabad ranked 4th with more than 26,000 international students, despite ranking relatively low on GDP per capita. It's easy to display that large Asian cities dominate the list of the where U.S. international students originate from. So from this map and the chart I showed you before, the data and the trends reviewed in those charts and the map present information about origins of international students in U.S. and how the United States and its regions can retain and leverage them to facilitate metro cities' economies. So this is all about my midterm project. Hope you like it. Thank you.